Hey everyone, and we're back with another Star Citizen ship review, and today we're doing the Buccaneer. Now, real quick, I'm just gonna read what this says on the website. The Buccaneer has been designed from the ground up to fly and fight the way you live. No leather interiors or hyperpillows here. The Buck is a scrapper designed to maneuver and fight above its weight class. This rough and tumble frontier fighter can be maintained in the worst conditions in order to keep real working space crews alive. That should tell it all right there. I'll have a picture posted up here. I always do that on the wrong side. I want them over here, but I'm like, over here. Anyways, so I recently got the Buccaneer as a loaner with the Vulture. So last week we did the video on the Vulture. This week we're doing the video on the Buccaneer. They're both Drake. So those of you who know about Drake, a lot of people say Drake is the cheaply built ships of the universe. Well, honestly, they're the working man's. They're the working man ships. They're more affordable. More people can get into these ships, get out there and work in the verse in game. Okay, so where can you get this ship? First of all, standalone pledge is $110 for the pledge store, so that's real nice. But you can buy it in the Lorville location of New Deal for 1.4, just a little over 1.4 million. It's like 1,410,100,000 AUEC. So 1.5 million will get you this ship in game, and then you'll want probably another 50 to 100,000 to outfit it well, because while it does have usable weapons, it does come with only half the amount of missiles that you can, because it comes with only 2 missiles per side. You can upgrade that to 4 missiles per side, so you get 8 instead of 4. And then it comes with a bunch of ballistic guns instead of laser guns, and I'm one to do laser guns just because you're not having to, once you're out of ammunition, you're not done. It just requires power. So that's something to very much consider. Now there's so many ways to outfit a fighter ship. I'm probably not the best one to look into stuff like that. There are probably tons of videos out there. There's probably tons of builds that you can find. I'm gonna turn this down. That's better. Now I'm not just being blinded by my light. Anyways, there's gonna be plenty of builds out there that you can find, and you find the one that works for you. I'll show you my build. I'll even link it in the description of how I have mine set it up. I think I can do that with the calculator online, and y'all can just click on that and you can see everything that I have on there. But let's move on about this ship and a little bit more of how I think this ship has performed. We'll see a little bit of gameplay. And honestly, I was very impressed. Y'all saw me do a little bit of bounty hunting with the Mustang Alpha. I've gotten better at this point. I've had a few people give me some tips and tricks on that video, and then some of my organization members help me kind of learn how to bounty hunt better. So I'm getting better, but this ship has made it even easier, and that's because we have big guns on here. It has up to a size 4 up top, 2 size 3 on the sides, and then 2 side 1s on the ends. So we got 5 guns to really light up a lot of these people. It flies well. It's very much a Drake ship. Like that little thing said, it is bare bones. And when we get into the game, you'll really see, like when we're sitting in the cockpit and stuff, like there's nothing covering anything. It is a fighter jet. It's also considered, I believe, an interdiction ship, but don't think it has the ability to interdict. Maybe I'm missing something on that. Anyways, let's get into the 2 different paint jobs that they offer on the store. Now there's actually a third but we're not going to cover that because you can only get it during, it's called Ghoulish Green, and you can only get it during the Day of the Vera event. So I'm not even going to worry about that. Y'all can look that up. It's fine. It's green. Ghoulish Green. So this first one is called Polar, and it is stark white. It looks great, not what I would do. Because I think as a bounty ship that you're using, why be visible? Why make it easier for the enemy to see you? Unless you're just tempting them, I don't know. But it does look good. It really does. It is white with gray accents, a little bit of yellow here and there. I think that's just the Drake way. You can like I say, you can see in the cockpit there, maybe a little bit, with how raw the ship is. So that one is called Polar, and it is $7 on the store. The next one is the Stormbringer. And we did see the Stormbringer on the Mustang Alpha, and now we're seeing it again on the Buccaneer. And I was like, man, if I had a Mustang Alpha, I think I would buy this. And after seeing this on the store, I have to buy this. I don't know yet, but it is black with like blue in the right spots. Like the engines are blue, as you can see that, and then white outlines. It looks so cool. What a great look for a fighter. What a great look. But right now I'm just using the Plano. That's just what you saw kind of at the beginning. And before we get into, and that one is $4.50 on the pledge store. So not too bad, a little cheaper. Now, before we get into gameplay, let me tell you, like I was saying, this ship has made bounty hunting for me so much easier. If you're in like a Mustang Alpha or something like that, and you're wanting to focus on bounty hunting, grind up, save up the money in game, and get something bigger like this Buccaneer. There's other ships too that you can get. This is the one we're doing right now, but Buccaneer's 1.5 million. That's not bad. If you can save that up, get that 1.5 million in game, then you have a really good fighter. Now, I haven't seen how high I can get this in the bounty hunting because I'm not the best bounty hunting in the world, but it does work really well, to the point of the other night during a live stream, I was doing all right, and then all of a sudden started getting my ass kicked. Like, it was bad. And I was about to bail because I had all the red flags blowing up. I looked at my little map down there, my like status map, and it said like I was missing a whole wing, I was missing a whole engine, I was missing my little wings on the back that help, stabilize and turn the ship faster. I literally had a single engine left. I'm gonna show that picture now up there from when I started to leave, but I was having trouble getting out of there, and the dude was just melting me. He was in an eclipse. And I said, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna do this. I turned around. I started flying around this guy with one engine, mind you. And I beat him. I ripped off his two wings, and then I beat him. And then I flew all the way back to Port Olisar, landed, and repaired my ship, and then got back out there. To me, that shows how good this ship is in a way of durability. It got all the way down to just the hull and one engine, and I still didn't die. The only time I've died during this is like desync, and I end up running into the ship when I thought I was gonna clear, or me just straight up running into another ship. Those are the only two times I've died in this ship. I've been wrecked pretty bad by just bullet fire and stuff like that, and I do have the shields upgraded and stuff like that, but you need to do that if you're bounty hunting. You need to upgrade your ships to better serve you in that sense. So let's get into the game. Let's go run a bounty mission on this, and so you can see how well it does. All right, we're in game, and before we run down to the hangar, we have the loadout manager here pulled up, which is your F1, then the second one right here. The only thing I've upgraded in the systems is the FR66 to the shield generator, which is I upgraded to the FR66 just for more shields or HP. Now, like I said, I will share the link with my Buccaneer that you can put all those things in a cart, and it'll tell you where you can buy those things. That way you don't have to fly around looking for everything. Weapons, like I said, put the MSD 341 missile racks, which allows for 4 missiles instead of 2 that it comes with. So I have 8 missiles now. We have an attrition class 4 on top, and we have 2 attrition 1s on the outsides, and then we left the 2 Panthers that it comes with on the insides. Let's head down. Where are we at? Oh, I guess I need to spawn my ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Got everything right here. Got an Asperia Prowler right now as the subscriber ship.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
If y'all would like to see a video on the Asperia Prowler, let me know.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
And while we're going down the elevator, something I haven't asked yet. What is your favorite Star Citizen ship in game? Whether it be a ship that you own or a ship that you really want to own. What is your favorite? Put that down in the comments. I want to see everybody's favorite. Do it. That elevator doesn't want to work. What about this elevator? Oh no. We might have a 30K on our hands. After trying every elevator, I finally got in on the last one. Here we are, the Drake Buccaneer. Beautiful, beautiful ship. Definitely rough around the edges, even though I say beautiful. You can see that it's very plain. There's no fancy business here. It is... I'm going to turn up the brightness a little bit. I had turned down the brightness. Put that back up a little bit. It's just dark in here. But yeah, there's the... There's the Buccaneer right there. You can see my big old class 4 gun on top. That's the attrition. The attritions are also on the side. That's the square guns. You can only get those in Loreville. That is the in the main building there. But that's not the only... You can get several different laser repeaters that you can put up there. 2 big old engines. 1 on each side, like I said. I posted that picture. Literally, like, one of the... It was this one right here. It was the only thing that was left. It was literally cut off here. So I had lost that gun, those missiles. I had lost this whole side. So I lost that gun and those missiles and that gun. So I literally had that one on top. I had this one right here. It's the only thing I was fighting with, and I won. It was crazy. Let's get in this thing. There is storage. So you can put stuff in it. But it's not meant for anything like that. There's no gun racks or anything like that. Open the ladder and a little ladder folds out. You can open the canopy. Folds up like that. And you can just enter the ship. If you enter the ship, obviously it'll do all those things. The only complaint I have, honestly, is I wish these 2 screens right here were up here. That'd be nice. Let's get this thing flight ready. But all these switches and stuff, none of them do anything. You can do a power off, you can do an engine on off. Don't think there's an eject or anything. I don't know why the seat highlights. There's nothing back here. There's a fire extinguisher. What's that one? Open exterior. So there's not a lot of buttons here. So I will usually switch No, I usually don't. I usually leave that so I can see those. I will usually switch this one just down here to power so I can see where my power is, because I like more focused like that. Less thrust, more power to the guns. Let us go find us. We're gonna go find us a bounty target. So we're gonna go find us a bounty target, but we have to fly to Crusader first. But I do want to show y'all this little animation right there. I love how all that folds up, makes it nice and clean. This thing just kind of takes off. It'll move. That's the boost animation right there. It's very maneuverable. And very versatile. Anyways, like I said, let me run over to Crusader and I'll go find us a bounty. Alright guys, so as I approach, I already have all my stuff set up like I just showed y'all earlier. I'm going to turn on my missiles, I'm going to get those ready. This is a very low risk target. I tried to do a low risk target, but it wouldn't pop up for some reason. Anyways, so as I'm approaching this guy, I'm actually, how I started doing it is I've been using my cruise control, not my throttle. And then I've been using for my speed right there. That way I can focus on strafing on my WASD, so hopefully this will work a little bit better. Anyways, what I'm saying is hopefully we can smoke this guy so I can actually show you how well this ship is doing. And they're a little bit faster. Can always slow down when we get a little closer. Eclipse and Aurora. I don't know what he's in. Oh, there we go. This guy. Oh, there he went. Okay, so I don't have gimbals on this, but for the most part, this has been a very fun little ship to just sit here and other than stuff like that. He's gonna stay right on my butt. Most of the time I don't have him. Yeah, where's he at? Where's he at? Sometimes these eclipses I wait to go after, and I usually go after the little ones if the other ones start giving me trouble. A lot of times these eclipses are a little he does have big guns that will go right through my shields and do lots of damage, so as you can see, I don't know if I'm doing better or worse right now. He is all over the place. Oh, that was bad. Now I have all my guns set to one trigger right now. You can obviously change that to fit your playstyle better if you want to like pulse between multiples. This guy's staying really close to me. I don't know what that explosion was. I've honestly, like, every time I record these things, I feel like these guys are not... Like, when I'm live streaming and stuff, like, I don't have this kind of problem of them, like, just staying this close to me the whole time. But every time I feel like I'm doing a recording... I feel like we start having lots of issues. Oh, that... Y'all saw that. That was not cool. Panthers aren't recharging at the moment. I don't know why. Did he shoot off my Panthers somehow? So that guy's done. Now we just have the... Aurora. So you're gonna stay too close for us to lock missiles? Probably. These little task force missiles aren't like super powerful, but they can help get through some shields and stuff like that. But there goes the Panthers. Having a little bit of weird lag. There he went. But yeah, as you can see, much better than what I was doing before. We did have a little bit of damage out on one of the wings, but honestly, not bad. I would definitely keep going at this point. As you can see, there's not even really any visible. Oh, it's right there. Got a little fire. But, oh, we're missing that little wing. That's what we're missing. But honestly, it doesn't really... It doesn't change anything. Maneuverability is still real good with even that. And like I said, I've done all this with just the one engine. So honestly, my full rating, my full review of this ship, how would I put this? because I haven't really done a lot of bounty hunting videos, bounty hunting ships. The Mustang Alpha, if the Mustang Alpha it's a great starter bounty ship. Let's say that's like a 5 out of 10. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's a starter ship. It's right there in the middle. It does all the things you need it to do and a little bit extra. So you know what? We'll give it a 6 out of 10 because it does have like the cargo hold and stuff like that. So on that basis, if we're rating it off of the Mustang and comparing it to the Mustang, we're going to give this an 8 out of 10 for a good bounty hunting ship. Now, for it to be a 10 out of 10, it would be able to not only be a single player ship that you can use, whether it's a multi-crew that you can use as a single crew, like a Cutlass, for example. And I'm not saying the Cuddy Black is a 10 for 10, but that is a multi-crew ship that can easily be flown by one guy. It is easier if you have multiple because you can have the turret, but ships that can be used as a single player ship. To be a 10 out of 10, you would need to be able to get through all of the levels of bounties and have lots of guns and missiles and just have an all-around good ship. So I think an 8 out of 10 on this is very fair. And if you're looking at different bounty hunting ships, I think the Buccaneer is a great one to go after. I mean, look how pretty that looks. Look how pretty that looks. Can you... get the flare and everything. So yeah. That's what I think. 8 out of 10. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think? Anyways, hopefully you liked this video. So make sure you put a big old thumbs up on it. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't. We're trying to get to 1,000. And I have something to give away at 1,000. So let's get up to 1,000. We'll hit that mark. And also head over to my Twitch. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Friday is Star Citizen night. So you'll definitely want to catch me on Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. Starting, I go to 10 p.m. Central. And other than that, I will catch you next time. Goodbye.